Hey everyone, it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers and happy Christmas Eve. So I hope you guys are doing well and enjoying the season as much as we can. So today I am bringing you day 10 and 11. I wanted to do days 10, 11, and 12, and the video was getting so long that guess what? It's just 10 and 11. So, this is the story of our miracle tree. So, if you watched my video yesterday, you'll have kind of heard of our struggles for finding a Christmas tree. Kind of like I am struggling putting adhesive on the back of this super cute bag. It decided to take some of the bag with it. So I have my photo, a little doily, and then the bag, and that's where my journaling will go about our miracle tree. I'm adding 3 die cuts, one with a little car and 2 little trees. So, as I left off yesterday, on day 9, we couldn't find a tree, and so day 10, we decided that we were just going to go back to Lowe's and get one of the little trees and call it good. Maybe put it on a table or something to get it a little lift. Well, we went to Lowe's and they had 10 trees the day before, but today they only had 5. And they were short and brown and looked terrible. So we started walking around and we're like, maybe we'll go cut a tree. So I am looking up tree permits. So I could either drive to where my best friend Amber lives and get a tree, or a whole state away. So that wasn't going to happen. So I called my friend who usually cuts a tree, and I wanted to know if she had a permit. And she said, we didn't get a permit this year because we cut on private land. So I was like, oh, can we cut on private land? And she's like, I don't know, I can talk to him. So I'm on the phone with her and I'm walking out of Lowe's, and right in the front of Lowe's in the road is this tree laying down. I pick this tree up, and it is an 8-foot tree. And it is a noble tree, which is the tree that we buy every time because we have very heavy ornaments. And so if we don't get a noble, it doesn't hold it very well. And I'm like, honey, look at this tree. And so he went inside and he asked him, so can we buy this tree outside? And they're like, there's a tree outside? And so they come out and I'm holding this tree up, and they said, well, is there a tag on it? And I'm like, yeah, there's a tag on it. And so she said, sure. So we brought it in, and she's like, oh, there's a little brown spot right there, so I'm going to give you 20% off. I was like, oh, it just gets it better. And I'm like, ooh, I wonder if this tree like fell off of somebody's truck, right? Like, that's crazy. But we had been there the day before. There was no tree there, so I can't imagine why. So we loaded the tree up, and we so lovingly call this tree our miracle tree. And look at how pretty it is. It's perfect. So that is the story of our Christmas tree this year. So I would like to say that God gave us a tree, and we are very happy about that tree. So, of course, we had to come home and decorate it. So, my husband always puts on the lights. So, I grabbed a picture of him putting on the lights, and it kind of gives you an idea of what the tree looks like before we decorate it. I decided to title it Christmas Magic, and I think that's from the Hey Santa puffy sticker collection. And I got that from Sandy from Scrapping Reflections. And then on the other side, I did a 4. No, I did not. I did a 3. So it's 2 4x3 photos and then 1 space for a 4x6. But I had 3 2x3s. And so I put I took pictures of my son decorating the tree, which he decorated with us this year, which I was super excited. Last year it was like pulling teeth. So this year he did. So I got a picture of him, a picture of my daughter, and then a picture of them together. So the one of them together is on the bottom. And then I just grabbed a Christmas tree paper from Pink Fresh, as well as it was a little small, so I backed it in like a green holly kind of paper, and then added some ornaments. And then from the Hip Kit Club die cut, there was this cute little penguin to put on, putting on an ornament. I thought that was super cute. And then a little banner that says Deck the Halls. And then I almost forgot my number. I really was planning on putting my number underneath the, what are those called? Those ornaments. But yeah, I decided to put a chipboard piece there about sparkle instead. So it got slapped on the other page with my husband. So day 11, sorry, I am obviously talking. I was scrapbooking with Sharon again. So I was obviously talking with her. So day 11 is when our elf comes. So our elf will not come to our house until we have a decorated tree. So Snowbell showed up, and he always seems to hide in or around the tree the first day he comes back. So I don't know if he's just excited because he can come back because the tree's done. I'm not sure. But that's kind of how it works. So I thought it would be good to add these 3 die-cut Christmas trees. And they are decorated, since ours is decorated. And then I do have a little picture. Sorry, it's very, there he is. So he's like way in the tree this time. So I took a little picture of him. And then there's a little space on the top. So I add this word jingle. This is from the Merry Days sticker sheet, and I think it has 2 stickers on it. I think it has this jingle and that ice skater down there. And that's it. So my goal is to, at some point, use that up. So I'm going to do my photo in that left upper hand corner. I am going to do my number on the right, and then down at the bottom, I'm going to use these letter stickers from Felicity Jane, and I'm just going to spell out Snowbell. And then I grabbed a Pink Fresh label sticker, and that is chipboard. I put that on the bottom, and I am going to just put my journaling on there. Just that, you know, happy to be home type thing. So for the number page, I decide to adhere this Pink Fresh paper that has lights on the back. And I'm going to use that. So I adhere that to my photo. That way it doesn't like move around. And then I'm going to pop the 11 on there. Now, I was like eager to stick in Plunk today. And so I'm popping the 11 on, and I'm not even like thinking, is it in the center? Because it's not. And the ones aren't even like, they're not even. So I'm like, oh goodness, Crystal. But they're stuck down. That Nuvo Deluxe adhesive is pretty awesome. They are stuck down. So I add a little ornament, and then I decide I want to add some sequins. So I grab this pink holiday pop from Spiegel Mom Scraps, and this is one of the December releases, and it has super fun like green and white and different color pinks. And I decided that I was going to put a sequin on each of these light bulbs. in this paper, and it didn't matter if the color I put on it was close, but I love it. I think it just adds that extra touch because the card was kind of boring. I was really feeling the boringness. So I just used my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive and my Crystal Katana and just stick and plunk these sequins. So that is pretty much going to do it for this video. So my goal is to have another video for you tomorrow. I don't know if it will be a process video or just a flip through. I plan to get a few more pages done. I would like to be halfway done by the time we get to Christmas. So we'll see if I can make that happen. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them down below. And I know you need to get your hands on these sequins, so you can use my code Crystal15 to save 15% on that as well. And I think that's going to do it. So I apologize, I do not have any close-ups. I may try and photograph and do like a whole flip through on Instagram, so we'll see if I can get that done. So that's going to do it for me. So remember to wear your crown. And yep, I'm going to see you tomorrow on Christmas Eve. That's my goal. I'm going to make it happen. Bye.